Well, good afternoon, ladies. How are
Hello,
you?
everyone.
I saw Jennifer post and she's working on some blanket.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I
What
saw
it?
that.
What
Looks
kind of?
like it's done in strips, right, Jennifer? Like you make these strips, put them together or something? Hello, Mary Lou and Sherry. How are you?
I saw the neatest blanket. Um, it was on what website was it? One Big Happy Yarn Company,
Hmm.
and it is. I don't know how you make it. It was a kit, and it came with the yarn and the pattern. And the way it's constructed, it ends up looking like a quilt.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like you start with a block in the center and
Hmm.
then you go out to the sides and you've got strips that go around that block and then strips that go around
Yeah.
that block.
Yeah.
It was really neat. I'm gonna check into I didn't really spend a lot of time on their site. Have you ever ordered from them?
Mm-mm.
Has anybody out there ever ordered
I'd
from
never
them?
even heard of them before.
Well, I had thought
What are
in
they called again?
One Big Happy Yarn Company. They were one that I was gonna suggest that maybe we hit up for the retreat.
One big happy yarn. Come
It's a long name.
one. And it helps if you spell it right. One big company. Hmm.
You
Yeah.
never heard of them either, Jennifer? Yeah, check them out. They have some nice stuff. They sell like Baracco and that sheep cheese stuff and
Yarn and kits on sale.
yep.
So I was in a yarn store while we were on vacation.
You were. I'm jealous.
I was in two, technically. But the one had a lot of the sheep cheese stuff.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. And it was very interesting. A lot of it is real fine.
It's very fine. Yes.
It's
The yarn I'm working with right now is pretty fine.
yeah, it's pretty fine. Like they had whirligig and they had what's the other ones? The I don't know, they had a bunch of them anyhow.
The river wash, stone washed.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
That
and then
stuff was better, and their cottons were okay, but this other stuff, like the cake yarns, were the ones
yes,
that were real fine yarn.
yes, those whirls and the whirlettes.
Yes, whirls. Those were the ones I was talking about. Whirls, whirlettes.
Yep,
Yes,
those are all like they're like
yes,
fingering weight, if that even.
yes. And they're so stinking pretty.
They're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. I
But
know. I've looked at
man,
them so many times and held back just because of the weight.
yeah, and then when I saw them in person, and I was like, oh man, they really are fine. They really are.
Yeah, yeah, they really are. I
But,
mean, good for shawl making, maybe, but
yeah. Hello, Jody. Jody.
Jody's here. Hi, Jody.
Jody. Jody.
I am so excited to get started on this project. You guys have no idea. So excited about this project.
I had help today trying to find the end to my yarn.
Well, I just did that before we started, and I had a little bit of a not too much yarn mark.
Look at mine. That was it right there. I was
Yeah,
impressed.
yeah, not
But
too
Dale
bad.
played with it and played with it, and he's like, "You're gonna make a mess," and I'm like, I'm not gonna make a mess." And, no,
Now I'm working with the cotton ripple cakes. Did you get the ripple cake too?
yeah,
Yeah, you got the ripple cake
yeah,
too.
I got the ripple. Hmm.
Now I've never worked with this. Have you?
No,
I have a feeling that we want to be a little bit careful because I have a feeling that this, just by touching just a little bit of it that I've unraveled so far, I'm thinking it's going to be a bugger of a time trying to pull it out if you make a mistake.
well.
So we're going to go for no mistakes. That's
I've
going to
had
be
some,
our.
I've had some buggers before.
Yeah, we're going for no mistakes.
That would be awesome, but
Wouldn't it?
the odds of that happening, I don't know.
Slim to none, slim to none.
Hello, Judy. Judy said, I told my family not to talk to me for the next 2 hours. And Linda's here. Oh, Jody said a frog's fine.
Oh, good. Good. Because I put a slip knot in it and then I tried to pull it out and I couldn't even get my slip
Is it
knot.
one of these blankets, Angie?
What's that?
Is it one of these blankets?
I can't. Hold on. I can't. Let me look. Yes, it is.
The log cabin?
Yes. Isn't that kind of cute?
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
I was just looking through here. I'm like, okay, I never heard of them. How do you find these things, girl? I mean, we're like,
I don't know. I don't know. I I searched. What did I search? I put something in my search engine and it just popped up. Blanket kits or something like that.
okay,
Crochet blanket kits.
all right. Well,
Yeah.
hello, Packet Roddy.
And Emma.
I don't see Emma yet.
Oh, Jennifer said she's going to use her stash, but she can't decide between butterfly yarn or Universe XL. I have Universe, but I don't have Universe XL. Now, what we're using is a 3-weight yarn. But some of the other cotton cakes are 4-weight yarns, and the same pattern is on that yarn. So I'm thinking you could use either a 3 or a 4-weight. Wouldn't you say, Mindy?
Probably. Yeah.
It's just going to, maybe change the way it drapes a little bit.
Now I see Emma and Molly snuck in with her.
Hey, Molly's here. Hi, Molly.
I just got done talking about you, Molly. I just told Angie that I have stuff for her to look for.
Oh, XL is 3-weight. Okay. All right.
Yeah, use it. Yeah. All right. I don't even have my pattern off my ball. My pattern's on my ball. So
I took my pattern off my ball.
You know who's telling us the directions today, right?
Yep. Watch out. It's going to be a ride.
Angie's in charge of directions.
Don't put me in charge of directions. Well, I got my glasses on.
Oh.
So,
has that been the issue in the past?
Well, we're going to go ahead and say yes. We're going to go ahead and blame that, okay?
No, that's funny. When I was at my sister's and I was leaving, I was like, okay, I gotta go do my live. And she goes, so what do you do? I said, we crochet live. We work on a project. We show people how to do it, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, so is this one of those things where they just see your hands again?
Yep, pretty much. And today, let me tell you, today I'm so glad that's all you're seeing of me is my hands, because
wow.
I'm in my PJs. I didn't take a shower yet. My hair's looking a fright.
Ooh, I did take a shower. I'm dressed. I don't have makeup on, but at least my hair's washed.
No, nobody. If you guys could see me right now, woo, let me tell you.
If you could see me now.
Everybody go running and screaming for the hills.
I like 3-weight. DK is my favorite jam lately. I love my DK weights.
Yes, I'm really enjoying DK weight as well. Yep, that's kind of my favorite too.
Show the pattern.
Well, it's on the band.
I don't have that. It's here. It's right here.
Yep.
I don't have enough.
Here's a picture of what it's going to be, Mom.
There you go. There's a picture of it.
Whoops.
There you go. So it's Yarnspirations pattern again. We're Yarnspirations in again.
Yep.
Until I cut Yarnspiration in again.
And Yarnspiration in again.
Yep.
I'm really excited about this project.
Well, I got a loop on my hook.
All right, let's get started.
What do I do with her?
We are going to chain 4.
Of course we are.
And then we are going to insert our hook into the first chain that we've made to form a ring.
Yep.
Because that's how one would start a shawl.
Of course.
Then we are going to chain 3. And that's going to count as our first double crochet. And we are going to go ahead and into the ring, put another double crochet.
We're probably going to chain something.
We're going to chain 3. And put 2 more double crochets into the ring. And that is going to be our first row.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. That is it. And then we shall turn. For the second row, we're going to chain 4.
Was that a dog?
That was Jeff moving a chair in the kitchen.
Oh, it sounded like a woo.
It did. I know. It is. Then we are going to double crochet in the next double crochet. So not the first one, but the next one.
Because we already made one.
Because we already made that one. Right.
I might want to loop over my yarn first. What do you think?
And then we will chain 2. Then we are going to do 3 double crochets in the chain 3 space. Chain 1. Chain 1, skip the next 2 double crochets, and 3 double crochet, chain 4, 3 double crochets in the next chain 3 space. What?
What? We don't have a chain 3 space. We only got these 2 double crochets.
Chain 4, 1 double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochets in the next chain 3 space, chain 1, skip to the next 2 double crochets. Oh, my bad. Go back. Take that whole row out.
We're in the wrong row?
We screwed up on the very first row.
Very first row?
Oh, yes. We're going to start over.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
All right.
We were supposed to do more in the first row.
Completely undid.
All right. We're going back to our ring of, I am so sorry.
Our ring of fire.
Our ring of fire.
Okay.
Then we're going to chain 3.
We're going to, hang on. We're going to chain 4.
No, we're going to chain 3.
Just 3 for our beginning?
Yes. And then we're going to put in a double crochet.
No, wait. Did you already I took out everything.
You took out chain 4. Yeah, chain 4 and then insert your hook to make a ring. Yes.
Yeah, I took out everything.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take out everything too.
Now I got a ring. Now we're going to chain 4.
Now we're going to chain 3 and make another double crochet into the ring.
Okay, chain 3 and a double. I got a hair in my mouth.
Well, that's not a very good place for it.
I know. Ick. I've been at my sister's. She got dogs.
Ugh.
They're all over.
Well, not ick to the dogs, but ick to the
I know,
hair.
they're all over you.
Okay, so we've got
Jody's leaving us. Why are you leaving us, Jody?
Jody.
That's food down you might like. I'm bringing some to the retreat. Jennifer's in her pajamas.
Oh,
with
good.
Ribeye steak and rice for lunch. Holy cow, Jennifer.
Ribeyes for lunch? Yum.
What's the name of the yarn? The yarn is, what is it? It's a cotton cake.
It's cotton ripple.
Cotton ripple cake.
Yep.
Trying to just read chat and then we'll move on. Wrong glasses. Wrong glasses.
Yeah, I got the wrong glasses. Right? Yep. I got the wrong glasses.
Hello, Linda. We got another Linda. Okay. Now, we did our two. Now what?
Okay, we did the chain 3 and then
a double
crochet. Now we're going to chain 3.
Okay.
And do 2 double crochets. And we're going to do that 3 times.
Oh, Angie, 3 times.
Yes. Therein lies the problem of what
2 doubles.
So you're going to have a total of 4 sets of 2 double crochets.
3.
Because you have your first 2.
And we're going to make 3 more.
Yes. Therein lies the error of my ways.
I'm like, we don't have any more stitches to be skipping here.
No, we didn't, did we?
I'm like, if we skip anything, we got nothing left. We're in airspace.
It seemed a little bit not enough stitches in that first round to.
Okay, so now we have this cute little thing like this.
Yes.
Then we turn.
We got a little flowery thing. Then we turn.
And then
we're gonna chain 4.
Chain 4. And then we do 1 in the next one.
A double crochet in the next double crochet. And then chain 2. And then 3 double crochets in the next chain 3 space. and then chain 1, skip the next 2 double crochets.
So we're in the next space.
Yep. And then in the next chain 3 space, we're going to do 3 doubles, a chain 4, and 3 doubles. And that's going to become the new center of our shawl. That's
how many
the
chains?
point.
3 chains?
4 chains.
4?
Yeah.
Why are we putting 4 chains in there?
I don't, because that's our center.
That's a lot of chains.
It is a lot of chains.
And then 2 more.
And 3 more. 3 doubles. 3 doubles, chain 4, 3 doubles.
Yeah.
And then we'll, I'm sure, come back down the other side doing the same thing we did.
How many do we chain after this?
We're going to chain 1, skip the next 2 double crochets, and put 3 doubles in the next chain 3 space. Then we're going to chain 2 and put a double in the next double.
In the next one, not the chain space.
Correct, in the next double. Then we are going to end it by putting a triple crochet in the top of the chain 3.
What the heck?
So that's yarn over twice, go into the top of your chain 3, your beginning chain 3, and do a triple crochet, because that matches out with our chain 4 from the beginning.
Grandiose, huh?
Yes.
And we turn.
It looks, and then we turn. Sue's here. Hi, Sue.
Hello.
Okay, 3rd row. We are going to chain 4. And then we are going to put a double crochet in the next double crochet.
This is kind of soft stuff.
It is. It's nice, isn't
It's
it?
soft, but it's bumpy.
Yeah.
Then we go to our next space.
And then we chain 2. And we put 3 double crochets in the next chain 2 space.
3 double crochet. And then we chain.
And then we, hold on, then we chain 2, skip 3 double crochets, and do 1 double crochet in the next chain 1 space.
Only 1 there?
That's what she says.
Okay.
Chain 2, skip the next 3, and that brings us to our center. We're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 4, 3 double crochets. What are we talking about? We're talking about high school? Molly, I don't think I graduated high school within the same 5 years with everybody else.
Huh?
Molly said, based on names, we all graduated high school within 5 years of each other. Okay.
Somebody's talking about deals at Joann's.
Oh, there's deals at Joann's?
Said she got all her yarn was 20% off.
Oh, thanks, Molly. I know. I love this color. This color is called Meadow. It's Mindy talked me into this one.
Yeah, I did. Jennifer switches her lunch and dinner around.
Oh, you know what? My grandma and grandpa used to do that. Their big meal was at lunch. Okay, so then after we've done our center, we're going to chain 2, skip 3, and do 1 double crochet in the chain 1 space.
2, chain 2.
Yep, chain 2, skip 3, 1 double crochet in the chain 1 space.
Chain 2 again.
Chain 2.
And then 3.
Skip 3, 3 double crochets in the chain 2 space. And then we are going to chain 2, a double in the next double, and a treble in the top of the chain 4 to end off the row. And then we shall turn.
I bet we're going to chain 4.
I bet we are. We are going to chain 4.
And I bet we're going to do a double in the next double.
Then we're going to do a double in the next double.
And then we're going to chain 2.
Then we're going to chain 2 and do 3 doubles in the next chain 2 space. And then we are going to chain. I gotta find something to put on here because I'm having a hard time looking away. I need a piece of paper to like hold my spot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay.
Judy's over the hill. She's 70.
I'm on my way. I'm inching up to the top of the hill. Isn't the hill 50?
I thought the hill was 50. I'm way over the hill.
I'm not quite there yet.
Definitely on
I'm
down.
close. Okay, so we chained 2, we did 3 doubles, and then we're going to chain 1, skip that double crochet.
Skip that double crochet.
Well, skip the next double crochet.
Wait, aren't there 3?
Nope, you should only have 1 there.
Well, wait. How many times did we do 3 in the spaces?
Okay, you should have had. We only did 3 in the space once so far.
Yeah, now I got another space here.
You might have gone into the chain. Did you put your 3 in the chain 1 space or the chain 2 space?
What?
Okay, we started out with a chain 4.
On the last row? Or this
No, we're on row 4, the row we're on.
row? Yeah.
Started out with a chain 4, and then you doubled in the next double.
Uh-huh.
And then you did a chain 2, right?
Yeah.
And then you skipped those 3. And
I'm supposed to skip all the way over.
Yep. And you put
So I'm skipping the space.
that little space.
3 double crochet.
Right. And
It's a fairly big space.
yeah, it is.
I'm like, we're skipping that whole space?
Chain 2, 3 doubles in the next chain 2 space. No, wait. Oh, and hold on.
You just made me take it out, didn't
Double in the next double. Chain 2, 3 doubles in the next chain 2 space.
Right. Which is before the 3 doubles, correct?
Chain 1, skip the next 3 double crochet. Okay. It's very hard to read this, and
I'm going to have to take my band off, aren't I?
it's hard to read it and do it at the same time.
Okay, let me take my band off so I can verify with you what you're doing here.
Because the writing is so little.
Where's the end of my band? I was like, I didn't think we should skip that space because that would bunch up.
Chain 1, skip 3, and then 3 doubles in the next chain 2 space.
Okay, I didn't hear at all what you just said because I was working on this. But it is little and tiny, huh?
It is very little and tiny.
This is our 3rd row?
Nope, we're on row 4.
That's our 4th. Okay, so we chained 1 double in the next. We got that. Chain 2, 3 double in the next chain 2 space. Chain 1, skip 3 stitches, 3 doubles, chain 1,
skip 1 double.
Skip the 1 double, do 3 more. That should take us to our corner, correct?
Correct.
You know what? when you do a lot of shawls like this, it just starts to make sense.
It does, yeah.
So after that, we did a chain 2. Then we skipped the 3, went to our next space, did 3 more. 2.
Then we're going to chain 1 again.
We chain 1, right? And skip the 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do 3 in the next one.
Yep. And then chain 1 and skip the 3 and then to your corner, where we're going to do 3.
And we chain 1 to go into our corner. We do 3, chain 4.
Yep. And 3 more. And then we do just the opposite to go down the other side.
The thing that really irritates me is like, why is it chain 1 sometimes and chain 2 sometimes?
Okay, you know what irritates me is I've got this big ball of yarn right here, and I'm this far into it.
And you got a knot.
And I've got a knot where they factory joined it.
Guess what? So do I.
Do you really?
Right there.
That irritates the heck out of me.
Yep, there's a knot.
Well, that's funny, Molly, because my kids and I were just talking the other day. Nate and I were talking, actually. He's the only Nate in his school. He's 14. And I was the only Angie in my school.
So the chain 1s are before the single and after the single. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the chain 1s
chain 1
are before and after the
do 3, but this row we didn't have a single.
I mean the one single double, the one double.
Right, but this round we didn't have one single double. They were all 3s, groups of 3.
Yes, we did.
3 double crochets, 3 double crochets.
We're not making a single this time.
Right, we're not making a single.
Oh, yeah, we're not making a single this time. Yeah. But I was talking about from the last row.
Yeah.
We had the one double crochet. You chain 1 before that one, you chain 1 after that.
Yes.
And then this one, don't we do a chain 2?
After we're going to do...
We've done our corner.
We've done our corner. We're going to chain 1, skip 3 double crochets in the chain 2 space. Chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochets in the chain 2 space.
1. It's all chain 1s. There's no more chain.
And then we're going to...
There's only
chain 1.
Yeah, there's only one chain 2, and it's before your last thing. They're all chain 1s. They're all chain 1s until you get down to your last 3.
Yep.
So here's my last 3 doubles. Then you chain 2. And you do the double in your double and a triple in the last chain.
Right.
So it's all chain 1s except for on the ends.
End. Yep, the very last group.
Yeah, and we didn't make a single one here.
No, we did not.
You think we're going to make a single one this time?
I bet we are.
That's going to be our pattern, am I right?
That's going to be our repeat, I think. Yeah.
So it's chain 4.
For round 2. So now we're going on to row 5. We're chaining 4.
Chain 2.
I'm listening to you now.
Oh, now it's making it. Now, hang on. Well, I can't crochet and read at the same time.
It's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Well, I know. I've got to do this first. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One double in the next one. I got that. This reminds me of my grandmother's chenille bedspread.
Then we're going to chain 2.
Yep.
And 3 doubles in the next chain 2.
3 double in the next space. Two.
And then
I think we chain 2 again. Yeah, we chain 2 again, skip 3, and do 1.
Chain 2, skip 3, and do 1.
Do
Okay.
1. And then repeat from the asterisk. Chain 2, skip 3,
And do how many?
hang on, let me see. Okay, we just did our beginning. We chained 2. We did 3 doubles in our space. We chained 2. We skipped the next 3. We did 1 in the chain space. Now we repeat from the asterisk to the asterisk, which is chain 2, skip 3, 1 double in the next.
And that's the asterisk. So we're doing all ones. Chain 2, skip
chain
3.
2, skip the next 3, do 1 in the next one. So we got 1 and 1. Right? We got 2 single ones now.
Yeah. Are we doing that all the way up to the corner?
No, I don't think so. Hang on, now I gotta go back. Row 5, hang on. Okay, repeat from asterisk to asterisk
To
the last 3 doubles before the center.
Which is where we're at. No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
We need to put 1 more, right?
To the last. Oh yeah, 1 more. So it's a chain 2 and another single.
Yep. Not a single crochet, a single double.
A single double.
Yeah.
1 double. 1 double.
More confusing, could we?
1 double. 1 double.
Yes, 1 double.
Up to the last 3 double crochets before the center.
And then we chain 2 and do our center.
Chain 2, skip the 3 to go into the center. And then
which
you do
is 3 double crochets, chain 4, 3 double crochets.
Yeah. So we added a single double. Correct?
A single double, correct.
We added 2 of them actually.
Right. Yes, we did.
Added 2 of them.
And then we're going to do the same thing coming back down the hill.
I have no idea what people are talking about over here.
I don't either, but they're talking.
We've been concentrating on this.
I know.
So now we chain 2 again, right?
Chain 2, yep.
These were all chain 2s.
And a single.
1
double,
one
double crochet.
1 double.
1 double.
Chain 2.
Skip.
1 double in the next space.
Yep.
Chain 2. 1 double in the next.
Wait a second.
Space.
Why did I only? Oh.
Chain 2. And then we're going to do 3. Yes. Before you get to the very end, you do 3 in the last space. 1, 2, 3. Do we still chain 2? Are these all chain 2s? I think they are.
Don't we have to put a double crochet in that last double crochet as well?
I'm getting there. Chain 2, 1 double in the next, and a triple in the top of the chain. Yeah.
Oh, no. I screwed that.
So they're always chain 2s here now. I don't know why they changed, but.
Yeah, you would think to get over the chain 3s, it would always be a chain 2, but sometimes it's a chain 1.
These are all chain 2s.
Yep.
I don't know. Just going with the flow. That's what it said.
Go with the flow.
Yeah. Okay, so what we have now, let's verify. We have the same thing, right?
Let's verify, yes. So
we start at the end of the row. You've got your chain and a double.
Yep.
Then you got 3.
Wait, chain a double and then a chain 2, right?
Well, yeah, the chain 2. Yeah.
Okay. And then
There's
3.
a chain 2 between all of these.
Yep.
Then
And
there's
then
3,
3, 1,
1, 1, 1.
1.
Then you're at your corner where we did the 3, 4 chains, 3.
Yep.
Chain 2 again. 1 in the next space, chain 2, 1 in the next space, chain 2, 1 in the next space.
Yep.
Chain 2, 3 in the next space, chain 2.
You do a chain 2 before your double crochet?
I believe you do before that last one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes. Chain 2,
okay.
1 double in the next, and 1 triple in the top of the chain. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. We're on track. Woohoo! Let's look at comments for a minute. Let's see
let's see what everybody's
what's
talking
going on.
about.
What are you guys talking about? People
what are you
popping
guys
in.
even talking about?
Well, you guys are just talking away. Susans and 70s and Molly's and a cousin named Nathaniel and Lynn's here and
Kaden showed up.
Somebody needs Botox. Who needs Botox? Molly? Molly needs Botox.
I've had Botox.
Really?
Yes.
In your face?
No.
In your butt? In your head?
Near my butt.
You do have Botox.
Into my pelvic floor.
Oh, yeah. Your pelvic floor thing needed some.
Yeah. I used to get Botox every 6 months into my pelvic floor.
Oh, my goodness. Knitting patterns are easier to read. They may be, Sue. This one, well, first of all, it's this big. It's that big, literally.
Yeah, it's so the writing is microscopic.
It's teeny tiny. You've never made a shawl, Molly?
Oh, shawls are so surprising. Fun.
Molly has absolutely beautiful knitting stuff, you guys.
She does, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer's gotten 2 whole rows done. And been Jennifer. No need to brag. All right, Stacy was here and Stacy's gone. Bye, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy. Bye, Stacy.
Oh my gosh. I'm still trying to read along here and get caught up. Crashly's evil twin is here. No frogging yet, Lynn, just at the very beginning. We're on track now. So, okay, I think I'm caught up. Whew, I'm caught up.
So it looks like our repeat is going to be rows 5 and 6. So we just did our first repeat row.
Yep.
Row 5 was our first repeat row. So we're going to repeat rows 5 and 6.
So
that was
now,
our first repeat row. So now we're entering our second repeat row.
We're turning and we're chaining 4.
Yep.
We're chaining 4. I bet we're going to double crochet into our first one. What do you want to bet?
Yeah, Molly, my Botox was $1,200 every 6 months.
Woo!
Yeah, that's why I had to give it up. It helped, but I had to give it up.
So we do 1 double crochet into that first double crochet.
The next double crochet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what do? We why did they mess
Then
us
we chain 2.
1.
Then we chain 2 and we do
3. Oh, yes, we chain 2. Sorry. We chain 2, then 3 double crochets.
3 double crochets into the next chain 2 space.
Next space. 1, 2, 3. Now they mess us up.
Now they're going to screw us up.
Because we're used to doing chain 2s and we're going to do what? Chain 1. So we do our chain 1, we skip the next 3, and we do 3.
And we do 3.
Mm-hmm. I bet we're going to chain 1 again.
Bet you we're going to chain 1 again. Yep, we chain 1, skip 1, and do 3 times.
Yep. So
it looks like we're just going to be this is going to be pretty easy once we get going.
Yeah, it's going to get easier to remember.
Yeah.
Because on this row where you have the singles in the row previous, not singles, but a
solitary double crochet.
We're going to do chain 1s between our little clusters. And then we do another chain 1.
And then that brings us up to the corner where we're going to chain 1 and do our normal corner is always going to be 3 double crochets, chain 4, 3 double crochets.
The corner. Right. So the only chain 2s on this round are on the ends.
Yes.
And the next row is all chain 2s.
Yes.
Oh. Couldn't get any more confusing, could it?
It couldn't.
We should not say that.
No, we shouldn't.
Because it probably could get more confusing. Right? This is really pretty.
I love the yarn.
It is super soft.
It is. I'm surprised. I didn't think it was going to be this soft.
I mean, you feel the bumpies in it from the ripples, but it's soft.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be this soft. And I've been working on our prototype bag for our next project.
Well, a prototype is on the way.
Yep. Not very, I'm working on it. We'll say that. I'm working on it.
Emma, I don't think I'm buying anything. Donnie.
I'm not buying anything.
It's very weird. I haven't bought anything in like a long, long time. I just haven't found anything I really like.
Yeah, there hasn't been anything that's grabbed me like, oh, I need that.
No. So we do our last 3 cluster, and then you chain 2.
And yep, and then you put a double crochet in the top.
Double in the double and a triple at the end.
Yep.
So that is the whole repeat right there.
I just changed color on my yarn for the very first time.
Changed color?
My color changed.
Oh, I changed. I had a very light blue, and I've been doing teal for the last 3 rounds.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you see mine's different? It's hard to tell, but this is the light. And then I got like
Oh, yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah. Yep. Where are the chucks? I don't know where that teal lighthouse is. It's not happening. I don't know. And my poor chuck. Now this round is all chain 2.
Well, I did something with my chuck. Unfortunately, I'm still working on a chuck, but my poor chuck, which I was doing excellent on, has not seen an ounce of my attention because I got myself onto a different project.
Oh. What are you doing?
Well, there's a story here. Okay, so now I'll tell the story after we go back to the round.
So after you start this with your chain 4 and your single, then you chain 2 and do 3. Right?
Yes.
And then you're just going to
chain 1 and do singles.
Yep, in between each one until you get
to the corner.
How many chains did you say to do?
Chain 1, right?
No, I don't think that maybe. No. This is a row 5.
Oh, chain 2.
These are chain 2s between everything.
These are all chain 2s.
These are all chain 2s. Yeah.
Okay.
All chain 2s and then 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
Chain 2, 1. Chain 2, 1. We're getting a lot of 1s.
Yes, we are.
Chain 2, 1.
So what happened was I was at Maddie's house, for that 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I was raiding her craft room looking for yarn for a top I found that I wanted to crochet while she was at work one day. And I came upon a diamond painting that her and I had started for her grandma. And it was one that really resonated with her grandma because it looked very reminiscent of the neighborhood of the house she grew up in.
I've heard you talk about this already.
Yes.
Okay.
So we started this diamond painting, but her grandma got sick and went into a nursing home and has since passed away. And we
Right.
never finished it. And so I came upon it and its drill storage containers in her closet. Now, I don't know if everybody knows, but Maddie is going to be moving into her grandmother's house within the next couple months. So I had this thought, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I finished that for her and had it framed and gave it to her for a housewarming gift?
Yeah.
So I snuck it out to my car and I brought it home, and that's what I've been working on.
Ah.
So it's still a chuck, but it's not my chuck along. I know, cool, huh? I'm sorry, Nate just walked in to show me something. It's not my chuck along chuck. So I'm not getting any credit for it.
Remember at the end of this row, you do 2 chains before that. Oh, we're doing 2 chains all the way along. Never mind.
Right.
It's 2 chains all the way across. Just never mind. Forget I said that.
Yeah, Molly, she's really excited about it. They went over there. They were in town today, or they came into town yesterday, and they spent yesterday and today kind of working over there with her dad on some stuff, getting some of Grandma's things cleared out. They have do you guys know what walleye are? Anybody?
Fish?
Not well, yeah, they're fish, but I don't know if people in other states other than Michigan have walleye.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, the community where Grandma's house is they have what's called the Freeland Walleye Festival, which doesn't that sound fun? But it actually is quite a fun time. And part of it, they have this huge neighborhood garage sale. So they're over at Grandma's kind of going through things, and they're going to, participate in this huge garage sale. So, yeah.
So, yeah.
So that's what's going on with that.
All right. Is it a town near you?
Yeah, Freeland. Yep, it's just like 20 minutes away, 15 minutes away. Why do you want to come?
Molly was asking.
Oh, yeah, it's just 15 minutes away.
Molly was asking. How far is it away?
Like 15 minutes.
What's the town I'm thinking of up north that's a big fishing town?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I just realized my stuff's not even on camera.
I know, I'm not half the time either. Yours really changed color.
Yeah, it did. It went from that.
Like drastically.
It went from that brown, that mustard color to this green.
Well, oh yeah, that's right.
But Grandma's house is a very old farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere. And it has like 7 bedrooms, and it's plaster walls and
plaster walls.
Yeah, and old lead-based paint and
yeah,
asbestos tiles on the floor in the
like Dale's mom's house has those plaster walls.
It needs a lot of updating.
I mean, it's an old farmhouse, right?
It's an old farmhouse, yep.
It's what they're like.
And you know what's amazing to me? For years, they bought the place. We were looking at the GIS of it earlier today. They bought that place in 1986. And I can remember in the 2000s, them fighting and petitioning the township board to get water lines run in. They lived there for probably 20 years with cistern water.
Oh.
So if you don't know what cistern water is, it's just runoff water from rain that collects into a cistern. So for all of their eating and cooking, drinking and cooking water, they had to buy water for 20 years.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I did not shop Craftably sale today.
I didn't either. There was, you know what? There's one painting I missed out on from them, that I really wanted, but it wasn't. That wasn't. They didn't have. That wasn't one of the ones that was restocked. So
I have several of the restocks from today. So there's some Sheena Pike girls. I have those.
mm-hmm.
The Bluebird thing. I have that. Garden
I
Pond.
have that one.
You guys, Garden Pond came back. Garden Pond is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I've already brought it up from the basement. It's already in my living room with all the snowmen. I have not had time to take the snowmen down.
I was going to just say, it's about time to take those snowmen down, Mindy.
No, I have not had time.
Well, you've only been a little bit busy lately.
I know, right? And I mean, most of these people don't know, but I've been also going over to my sister's every day since I got home, and I'm helping take care of her because she had a pretty major surgery.
I know, right, Molly? It's the 21st century. Right? Yeah. So they just recently, since like 2000, I'd say probably 2005 or so, got running water to their house.
6 inches of snow. No.
No, Sue. No.
We're not, no.
No.
We're not going to allow that to happen.
Yeah, no, I say no to that.
Yes, we object strongly.
Yes, I strongly object to that.
I came home and there was a little bit of snow. It was mainly south of me, but there was a little bit of snow when we got into the state. When we got home, we had a couple of like piles. You know what I mean by piles?
Yeah.
Where it's been plowed.
Right.
And that's all we really had. We haven't had any snow. We're not going there. Not. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm not allowing that. I say no to that. I was super excited. Did you see? Oh yeah, you did see what I forwarded to you about the middle of the mitten yarn crawl.
Did you see the other ones?
Yes.
The ones that I sent you?
Yes. That's like next week, isn't it?
Yes. There's one in Ann Arbor. It's not, I don't think that's a yarn crawl. That's a festival.
Fiber, yeah.
That's a festival. But that I really want to do. I want to go to that.
This is going to grow really quickly. It's really quite an easy pattern once you get past the first 4 rows.
Yeah. Like I keep forgetting which row gets the two singles each time. When we put in the ones or after the ones, or are they all twos? Well, the one rows of ones.
Chains, you mean?
Yeah, the chains.
You do the chain 2s on the rows that you do the single double crochet.
And then the 3s you do one.
A chain 1, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And we're going to continue this until we get it to measure 35 inches. How are we measuring it? And along the center line. So from top to bottom, does that mean? Or along the center line, 35 inches?
Probably.
From point to base?
Yes. Yes. And that's typically how I think they measure shawls.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sherry. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks? No, not 3 weeks. 2.5 weeks. She's getting better. She went and let some of her chickens out yesterday.
Oh, did she? Good.
I went with her. Just walked with her just to make sure,
Yeah.
everything was okay.
Oh, we had a horrible chicken incident.
Uh-oh.
We lost 2 hens.
How did that happen?
A predator. Something got them.
I'm telling you.
Something got them. And it wasn't, I don't know what it was. One of them was just missing and there were feathers everywhere. So it took the whole body and everything.
Right.
The other one, the whole butt was gone. Like the back end of it was missing.
Now, were yours outside? Free?
No, they were in their pen is attached to a run, and the door between the coop and the run was open. But it got into the fenced area somehow.
Rotten little vermins.
And what sucks is, and Mindy, you know this, once a predator knows they're there,
they just keep coming back.
Taste for it, they just keep coming back until your whole flock is decimated.
Or you can trap them and kill them.
Or you trap them and kill them, yes. Yep. So we're down 2 hens. So we're only getting like 4 eggs a day at this point.
How many do you have left?
I think we've got 5 hens left and 1 rooster.
Our ducks have finally started laying again.
Oh, good.
We're getting quite a few duck eggs again.
Duck eggs are good. I should get some duck eggs from you when I come up.
They are.
Or come down. Come up, come down,
All right, so the row we're doing the 3 double crochets. We only chain 1 in between.
Correct.
Yes.
And I just got screwed up on that.
I know, right? I'm pretty sure I chained too many the last time. But
speaking of that, Mindy, you and I need to get together and set something up for when we're going to exchange the diamond painting.
Yes. And we have to work on some retreat stuff.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We got to work on decorations.
Yeah.
And putting together cutesy stuff.
Yeah.
It's coming. Do you realize it's only 3 months away?
Yes. That's why I was doing some emailing today. I'm like, it's time for me to start touching base with some people and getting serious about stuff.
Yeah, it's only 3 months away. I'm so excited.
Oh, my color's changing again.
Oh, good. That's fun.
It's getting more green, like not tealish, but green.
See, my colors are very drastic. Mine are
not.
Yours are more like a subtle transition.
Yes.
And my colors are mine went from like mustard to green. Next I'm going to like green, yellow.
Yeah. You get a bright yellow.
Like a sunshine.
My darkest color is like a denim.
Okay.
I call it denim.
I'd say my darkest color is probably this mustard.
The one you started with?
Yeah.
It's funny, I'm walking around my sister's and she's got 80 some chickens.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a lot of freaking chickens.
I know. So I'm walking around her place, just helping her, guiding her, making sure she can do everything she wants to do or needs my help. And there's chickens everywhere. And she's got a ton of roosters. I think she has 16 or 17.
Oh wow.
I mean, but she's got 80 some chickens. So there's like a
Right.
rooster for all the groups of girls, pretty much.
Right. Right.
So I'm like, okay, is this rooster going to get me? No. Is this rooster going to get me? No, Mindy, none of my roosters are going to get you. And I'm like, are you sure? She says, I only have one rooster that might attack you. And I'm like, which one? She goes, that little one right there. I'm like, that one? There's too many. Which little one? She has several that look the same. And I'm like, is it that one? She's
Now,
like,
when
no,
you
it's
say
not that
little one, does she have bantams? Or it's just
yes.
she does have bantams.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I had a little bantam. I had several bantam chickens at one time, but I had this one little bantam rooster, and he was so stinking cute. His name was Juan Pablo Montoya.
Oh, my goodness. That's too much of a name. Too big of a name for a little dude.
But he was adorable. But and when he would cock-a-doodle doo, it was the most adorable thing you ever heard. Because I'd had full-size roosters, and so you've heard a full. You'd hear the full-size roosters
And the little one goes,
and the little guy would
do you remember Kyle? I'd have video of Kyle.
yes.
Kyle would just be like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my gosh, funny.
Yep, it was so cute.
Yeah.
But I want to get some chicks this spring. Jeff, not so much.
Right.
I'd like to get some new chicks.
Yes. I understand that dilemma. Mm-hmm.
Do you? Are you in that dilemma too?
Well, Dale never wants to get more. But yeah, he did. He's the one that went and bought those 10, which 5 got eaten. But, Oh, boy. And people are like, even though it's a little tiny little bantam rooster,
Mm-hmm.
my sister's last boyfriend that lived there, his legs were always scarred up by this rooster.
Oh, yeah.
Scratched up this
Even
little
though
guy.
they're little, they can do damage.
Yeah. So, but she assures me that none of her roosters will attack me, but I'm still leery. I mean,
yeah, I don't trust. I don't trust any rooster.
No.
We used to have one. His name was Crazy.
Crazy. Sherry has one named Crazy too.
Does she? Yeah,
Mhm.
his name was Crazy, and he attacked all of the kids and all of my nieces and nephews and children have very traumatic memories of Crazy. Yeah.
Isn't that something? Isn't that crazy?
It is.
See,
it's funny because
can you see my color change here? It's very, very subtle. See it?
Let me see. Oh yeah.
That last row is just a little darker. I've got like 4 rows of this mint, and then this is like a very light blue, pale blue.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Mine changes very, very subtly. Thank you, Lynn. It's been quite the thing. I'll just tell you, it's been quite the thing with my sister.
Well, she's lucky that she has you. I mean,
Yeah, and I left on vacation the day after her surgery. So her daughter stayed with her for a week. And then I came back and, she was just like so happy for me to be back. 2 chains.
Than her daughter.
2 chains now in this row when we're doing the single doubles.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Would she rather have you with her than her daughter?
I don't know. Her daughter's pretty good, but her daughter's young,
Yeah.
and has a boyfriend and a dog and a job. Not that I don't have those things,
You have a boyfriend? Ooh,
Oh, well, yeah. I have my man, and a house and a home and dogs, and I have a job. I have those things too.
Right.
But she's a little. I think her daughter tends to be a little less patient. Not that she's not good with her, but
Well, I think that comes with age. You know what I mean? I think that younger people do tend to be a little bit more impatient when it comes
Yeah.
dealing with physical health issues.
Uh-huh. And I mean, she's helped her in the past. Like when she had knee surgery, she was there to help her. And her daughter lives, an hour and a half away.
Right. I suppose, if I was going to go through surgery like that, I would rather have my sister than either one of my daughters.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like I'm kind of more like mom.
Yes.
At this
Exactly.
point.
Exactly.
I feel like I'm more like mom.
And it's probably the way it feels to her too.
Right.
And yeah.
Right. So we're to the point where she's up and around better. She still has like a drain that's draining fluids. And she needs that like emptied twice a day. So somebody's got to be there to do that. So I'm going over twice a day, and that means I'm staying for a while. And yeah.
Because how long of a drive is it for you? Did you say about 40 minutes?
No, it's only 15 to 20.
Oh, 15. Oh, okay.
But still, I mean, 15 to 21 way,
Right. You're still spending a couple hours a day driving.
Yes. So, yeah.
And putting a lot of gas in your car too, I'm sure.
Yes. So we're to the point where I'm thinking we kind of start needing to wean her from as much time,
Yes.
She got up, she made her own breakfast today. I mean, she made scrambled eggs and bacon and everything, and,
oh, well, yeah.
So she can do things. There's still things she can't do. Like yesterday I helped her like kind of get in the bathtub. She got in the bathtub. She can't really shower yet because of this drain.
Mm-hmm.
But I helped her take a little bath. I did not do the Netherlands.
You didn't go to the Netherlands?
No. I said, nope, that's all you, girl. And it's all your territory down there. Have fun.
Last Saturday, I didn't go live last Saturday.
You didn't?
No, I really, really wanted to, but
you did sometime in the middle of the week, didn't you?
I did. Yes, I did go live in the middle of the week.
That's
yeah. So that I didn't feel quite so bad not going live on Saturday, but I knew that I was going to be going to Austin's show on Saturday night, but I had
around here.
It was in Pontiac.
Okay, so he's back from the tour. Now he's doing a show here. Okay.
It was the last leg of their tour, was their show in Pontiac.
Okay.
So that was their last show, was back in Pontiac. And so I had come home Friday and then drove back down there with Nate on Saturday to go to Austin's show. And then my plan was to come home and go live after the show. Well, Austin's band they were the headlining band. They didn't end up playing until 10:15.
Yeah.
And we were in Pontiac. So we didn't get home until 2:00 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I certainly wasn't going to go live then.
No.
So
you could have. There probably wouldn't have been anybody to compete with at the time.
Right. They're probably, yeah. Probably would have got some night owls. I know.
All yours.
Night owls out there.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize this band that Austin was touring with is not his original band that he has been a part of. It's this other band that they needed a bass player.
Oh, he's subbing.
Right. Well, now he's permanent. They made him permanent. But he was just subbing for this.
So he left his other band?
Well, I don't know the details on that, but this band that he went on tour with, they're a big deal. Like, people were crushed up to the stage and were like mosh pits and people screaming the words to the songs. And I mean, I was impressed. I didn't realize that they were like a known band. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was pretty proud of Austin for being a part of that, or getting asked to be a part of it.
I can't imagine he's still with the other band.
I can't imagine that he would.
Two bands would be No, I don't think that would work.
Well, he has in the past been in 2 bands, but I can't imagine being in 3 bands.
But not. I'm certain they're not both super active.
Right. And then of course this band is touring again in April. And so he's going to be gone for another 2 weeks in April.
How's that work with his job?
He put in his 2 weeks.
He quit?
Well, he was going to have to quit anyway because they're moving up here.
Oh.
They're moving into Grandma's house. So he was going to quit anyway. And he's always, his dream, even though he's a radiology tech, he got a 6-year degree for that. He never really liked it. And he made quite a bit of money on this 2-week tour. And he's going back on tour again in April. And then there's another tour in the fall, in July.
So now the question arises. He's getting on tour more often.
Mm-hmm.
Maddie's alone more often.
Uh-huh.
Is Maddie asking you to come stay with her again?
Well, that's the beauty of her moving up here. So she quit her job as well. And because in anticipation of moving up into Grandma's house, she started looking for jobs up here. And she got a job offer at a dealership. And she actually starts that job on Monday.
At a car dealership?
Yeah, because she was working before for a finance company. She's always done title work for dealerships or finance companies.
Oh, so that's what she's going to do for them?
Yes, so that's what she's going to do for the dealership. Is
not like going to sell cars or nothing.
No. She does. she does the title work.
Okay.
And so, although I can see her as a car salesman, but so she starts that job on Monday. But Grandma's house isn't ready to move into, so she's actually coming back to stay here with us on Sunday. So
this Sunday?
Yeah.
Where's Austin going to be?
Now their lease on their house is up on June 1st. So he's going to be staying down in Detroit still until June 1st. And hopefully Grandma's house will be ready to move into by June 1st.
He doesn't technically have a job he needs to attend, but he's just going to stay down there.
Well, he put his 2 weeks in yesterday.
So he is still working right now.
Yeah, he's got to work for another 2 weeks. Then in April, he goes back on tour again for 2 weeks.
And they'll be moved out of
there the end of May or the end of April. So then he'll have the month of May to get Grandma's house ready and get them moved in there.
But she's going to come up here and live with
me.
Oh, holy hell.
Yeah, can you even fucking imagine? Excuse my language. Oh my God.
My question is.
I just totally dropped an F-bomb. I'm so sorry.
Where's she going to sleep?
Well, Nate does have 2 bedrooms.
Right? You got to clean that with space out for her now?
Yes, I've got to clean out his bedroom, his second bedroom.
Well.
Yeah. So doesn't that sound like fun?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good times. So she'll live with you for a few months until the house is livable. In.
Yep.
What in?
Which means that Junebug, my part-time dog, is going to become Junebug, my full-time dog.
Well, there you go. What do I have going on here? I'm trying to figure out my last. Oh, what's going on? This don't look right. I got it now. I got it. Don't worry.
Got it?
No worries. Got it. Yeah, it was funky for a reason. I don't know if it was funky, but it was funky.
It was funky, but it was for a reason.
It was funky Cole Medina. Got it now. There. It does go fast. Look at that puppy. I got a kerchief already.
Anita's here. Hi, Anita.
I saw Anita. I asked for a balcony patio room. Good luck, Molly. I don't know that there are any of those. I don't know.
I don't know either.
No. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun,
Lynn, how long of a drive did you have? Oh, your drive was 3 hours, if not longer. That's not too bad, especially not compared to when Maddie and I went to Missouri. That was 13 and a half hours, I think.
Well, compare it to your drive to Texas.
Yeah, that was a 16-hour drive.
That's a 2-dayer.
I went, yeah, I did do 2 days. On the way home, I drove straight through.
How did you drive straight through?
I got in my car, I put it in drive, and I drove.
By yourself?
Yeah.
How can you drive that long?
5-hour energy.
I'm like, oh shoot, I'm doing the wrong thing. I got all excited. I already did the 3 clusters. I gotta go back to my ones. Hang on,
Yeah,
I gotta go back to
I
one.
bought some 5-hour energies
Huh.
multiple times.
There is no way. There's no way I could do that. Not at all.
No, I did. Well, I say I drove straight through. I did stop in. I don't know. I think I was in Missouri, Oklahoma. Nah, it must have been Missouri. And I took about a 2-hour little break, laid my seat back in a rest area.
No, couldn't do it. We had a rest stop too. It was called Molly's house.
We actually, I used to drive straight through when we would go to Florida for spring break. That was 21 hours, and I would do that straight through
No.
by myself with with the kids, but they weren't driving.
No, can't do that. I need to sleep.
You know what? I don't know that I could do it anymore. This was, back in my younger days. Back in my younger years.
So I'm not a good long distance driver to begin with because it makes me sleepy.
Driver or rider or both?
Driver.
Okay.
Which is weird. If I drive, I get sleepy.
Yes.
If I ride, I won't go to sleep.
That is very strange.
Right. Because
now, did you do a lot of crocheting in the car?
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't watched your travel video yet, so you probably addressed all of this.
I don't know if I did talk about the crochet a whole lot. I mean, I think in some of the travel vlogs I put it in there, but yeah, I started working on a shawl with Mary Maxim Prism.
Yeah, how are you liking that?
Well, I felt like I was wearing an Australian Shepherd.
Oh, that's the one you were telling me about that.
Yeah. I should get it and show it to you. It's very cute.
You should.
Then I started another one with some different yarn that I bought in Texas. And I like that one a lot better. I'll get them both and I'll show them to you.
Yeah. Grab
So I worked on 2 different shawls, basically. I think they're both shawls. No, I'm lying. One's a shawl and one's a summer top.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I got quite a bit done. I just didn't really finish anything. I stopped working on the Mary Maxim one because I was like, I'd get out of the car and I'd just be like, I don't know if you've ever known about an Australian Shepherd. They literally, their hair will like roll. You can brush your pants and it just kind of curls up and it'll make a ball.
Mm-hmm.
Going 18 hours to South Carolina. And every time I'd stop crocheting with that to get out of the car, I'd just be like, I'm covered with hair. I had no lint roller. I don't know how you wear the shawl. I don't know how you'll wear the shawl.
Right. Yeah. You're going to end up with stuff all over you.
People will be covered with hair the whole time they wear the thing. Color change, color change. Here we
I had a color
go.
change too, and mine is like a lemony yellow that I'm working with
I'm
now.
going to that denim I talked about.
I have this yarn that I got on a very steep clearance from a local yarn store. Not local to me, local to Maddie. A little yarn shop, I guess you would say. It's a Rowan cotton cashmere yarn. So it's kind of special because it's not something I would normally treat myself to. But I have it in a quantity enough to do a summer top.
Nice.
And I cannot, for the life of me, find a pattern that is tickling my fancy.
I had a hard time. I looked and looked and looked.
Well, and I found one pattern on Ravelry. I looked through 2,447 patterns
Right.
on Ravelry, and I found one that I really, really liked. Guess how much they wanted
For the pattern?
Pattern. One pattern.
I'll go hot. $10.
Yes.
Really?
I am sorry, but I am not paying $10 for a shirt pattern.
No.
No, that's ridiculous. Like Maddie and I were talking. Maddie was like, I bulk at $5. You know what I mean? When I have to pay $5 for a pattern.
I try to get just free patterns.
I do, yeah, as much as I can, I try to get free. And I searched on YouTube to try to find, different free patterns. And I looked on Ravelry for under the free patterns. And
funny thing is, the pattern that I settled with, I can't even tell you exactly what it looks like because when I downloaded the pattern, there's no picture.
Oh, geez.
I remember I liked it, but I can't remember what it looked like when it was done because, like I said, there's no picture of the thing.
I know, Molly, I thought of you when I bought that yarn. I thought of you because I remember that you said Rowan is your favorite. It is really nice. It's a cotton cashmere blend. It's very nice yarn. It was regularly $15 for a 50-gram ball, and I got it for $3.75.
So the yarn that I'm doing the top with is $15 a skein.
Oh my gosh.
Let me go get it.
And it's in like a cool army green. I really like it. I might just because it's special yarn, I might break down and actually buy the $10 pattern because
I think you'll be surprised when you see the color of this one top.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, hey. I was packed to go to my sister's house yesterday.
Yeah.
Popcorners. Okay, so here's the first one. And I really don't want it to touch anything else. I really don't. So let's see.
Ooh, I love cotton wool blend. Yeah.
Look at my big hole. I got big hole. Big hole.
Big hole. You big hole.
I got a big hole. Here's the first shawl. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. It's pretty. Right?
It's very pretty.
Right? This is what I got done. This is almost one whole skein.
And that's the one that's the
see how pretty it is?
That's, yeah.
I mean, I could stop here and I could make it just a scarf. We could tie it on a scarf, but actually I've got another skein of it. I don't know if it will stop being so sheddy.
As you use it.
Yeah.
Like it'll.
If you wash it and whatnot. But it's beautiful, right? It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous, yes.
Love it. It's just, I'm covered with hair. And it's just an acrylic yarn that sheds.
That's so weird that it's just acrylic?
Just acrylic yarn that sheds.
Wow.
So here is my top yarn. And I've never used Barocco, however you say it, right?
However you say it.
Funky Cold Medina, right here, right? It's just a 3-weight yarn. But it's one of those cool yarns that I don't know if look.
Oh,
See
that's
how
pretty.
each
Yeah.
strand is different colors twisted
That's
together?
really cool. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I love that.
And so then you can tell that it kind of does dark. It has this brighter blue. It has just a blue in the middle. So it's
Is
pretty
that
clear.
brown in there?
No, it's more of a green.
More of a green. Okay.
Yeah, green. So
Nice.
here's my back panel. This is just my back panel. Okay. That's the back panel. So you see how the colors,
Oh, I love it.
right? So it goes this way.
I love
And they're just like
that.
little shells, kind of. So
Ooh,
there's like
I
this
love
bright
it.
turquoise. This is kind of like a blue and gold color together. And then this is green, which I'm not a green person, but it all blends together really well.
I love the way it's coming out. Definitely.
So I'm ready. This is, I believe this is about all I need to, no, maybe not, to start doing something else with the back.
So how many do you have? How many skeins do you have into that?
This is one.
Oh, really?
This is one, and I got this much left.
Oh, that's not bad.
Right. So I like it. It's very pretty. Now, believe it or not, I mean, this took a long time. I don't know why. It just took, it's taken a long time to get that far.
Yeah, Molly, my Baracco's not my favorite either. I don't know if it's just that I haven't used the right line.
But you know what? This stuff is cool.
Is it soft?
It's, well, it's not scratchy, but it's not like a soft yarn. So
because that's the thing I like noticed about Baracco. It doesn't seem like their yarns are very soft.
well, this is a cotton yarn. So it's a cotton, 37% cotton, 30% acrylic, 27% viscose.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a whole blend of stuff. But I think it's going to be fine. It's not a shirt I would wear without something underneath it anyhow, because look,
because it's kind
see
of
through it.
Yeah, right.
So it's not really going to touch your skin anyhow, but it's not bad. I don't mind it at all. And I love the stretchiness to it. It's just like, it's kind of squishy feeling.
Yeah.
I like it. But I can't remember what the shirt's going to look like. The top look like, because I have no picture. Not weird. Anyhow.
I know it's funny. You look at so many patterns for so long that then when you finally settle on one you do, you kind of forget.
Yeah, it has that viscose in it, Molly, which is giving it that little shine to it. So it's cool. I like it. So I'm going to keep working on that.
I really like this. I like this stuff we're working with right now.
I do too. This is
At
much
first I never thought I
folier.
would make a top or anything with it, but it's a lot squishier than it gives
And
the
it's
appearance
pretty
of.
soft, yeah.
It is.
This is much holier than I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean?
What is the shawl?
Yeah. I don't know why.
It is.
I didn't think it was going to be as holy.
I didn't either. And to be honest with you, from the picture on the thing, I thought it was going to be a little bit more complicated of a pattern.
Right, and it's not.
No, it's not. It's basically kind of just like granny stitch.
It is. Granny stitch and then singles.
Yep.
So you get your row of singles and you get your row of grannies.
Now, I think maybe we're going to do something a little bit cool on the edging.
The edging will be different.
Yeah. Maybe there's some picots or something on the edging.
This is supposed to go to what, 35 inches long?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do have some picots on the edging. That's what I see.
Right. So, yeah. So I guess we need to decide. We get together again. It's just going to be us talking.
Right. Exactly. I mean, yeah.
It's just going to be us chit-chatting, because this is just the same thing over and over and over again.
Right.
So how many times do we want to get together and over talk and work on this?
Well, why don't we get together one more time and talk, and then the following week we'll do the edging.
Okay.
How does that
now this is gonna slow down.
Well, as it gets bigger, yeah.
As it gets bigger, we're not going to be able to complete a row as quickly.
Right. That'd give us 2 weeks to get to 35 inches.
Can I do that?
Can you do that, or do you want to give yourself 3?
I don't know.
Well, you think about it.
How about we do this? How about we work on it this week? Get together next week.
And then we'll decide.
We are. Yeah.
That sounds good.
See how far we are. And how much more time we really think it might take us to
That sounds perfect.
get to our 35 inches.
That sounds perfect.
I was also working on that Tunisian scarf.
Yeah.
And I just kept Tunisian in and Tunisian in and Tunisian in. And I'm like, I forgot how far I needed to go, how long the thing needed to be before I finished it, right? So I'm cruising along. I'd measure, cruise along, measure. Well, then I cruised along some more, and then I measured, and I'm like, oh, shoot, I'm way over. Well,
Oh, no.
like it's a scarf, right? It's just
Right.
you're gonna sew it together. It's an infinity scarf. It's no big deal. So I got that done, except I need to block it. Yeah, I need to block it.
Do you really need to block it?
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
I have a sweater. That one sweater I put together with the granny squares, that desperately needs to be blocked.
Yeah, because then it has a whole edging all the way around it. After you sew it together,
Oh, that's right.
you do an edging all the way around, and then the thing is done.
Nice.
I have, how many projects do I have now that are not finished?
Not
Our
as many
blanket.
as I do.
I mean, they're done, but they're not done.
They're not done. Yeah.
Like the calming comfort blanket, I have some ends to weave in, and I really, really wanted to block that.
Mm-hmm.
The purple like granny square sweater I made, I think it's done, except I have a couple ends to weave in. Then I have our sweater that we worked on.
Uh-huh.
I still need to do that edging and figure out what I'm going to do at the collar, that kind of thing.
Yep.
And then it's done. So I got all these projects that are like, I got this much to go. This much, right?
Yep.
Right.
I'm the same way. I've got 2 blankets sitting out there right now that
Hi,
all I
Molly.
need to do is put the border on.
Yes, Judy.
I've got 2 sweaters out there that just one needs to be blocked and the other one needs to have the ends woven in.
Right? See, they're so close to just being completely finished.
And what is it about ourselves that we just don't take the time to do that?
Well, I know what it was about me. We finished that sweater together.
Yes.
And then I went on vacation.
Yes, that's true. You at least have an excuse. I went to Maddie's house. That's my excuse.
Right. And then when I picked up a project, I picked up something that was smaller and portable.
Portable, yes.
The sweater just didn't seem as portable.
Right.
But I really would like to finish those things up.
Oh, now I'm into a color I haven't even done yet.
Oh.
It's time with this color.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing Chuck on Saturday too. I need to remember to schedule that live like today. I'm going to do that today.
Yes, that'll be very cool. I love it when you have him on. He's such a cool guy.
So, he's going to show us new paintings.
I know.
Right. So we still can't get the stinking teal lighthouse, which is driving me insane. Now he's probably going to show us something else. I'm going to be like,
They're doing it just to mess with you, Mindy.
I know, right? So, yeah, I have to remember after I'm done with this to schedule that live. I need to make a thumbnail first. And I tried to explain to somebody, one of my relatives, I don't remember who. First I have to make a thumbnail. Then.
Sorry.
Well, excuse you.
I'm so sorry.
All the little things you got to do to actually do a video.
Yes.
It's like people don't understand it.
And some people are way better at that kind of stuff than others.
Right. You want him to do a train.
Oh, that would be cool. I would buy a train.
I could send him a picture of our local train. We get lots of trains around here.
So do we. Do you know that we have the train? Well, not here in my town, but very close to me is the train that they use for Polar Express.
Oh.
And I just was reading in the local news that they're going to be using that train again for another new movie coming out. I don't know what it's going to be, but
I think Dale left.
oh, his nap is over and he left already?
Yeah, he's not out there. I think he's gone. He wasn't going to go to my dad's until 4 o'clock unless he changed his mind.
Well, it's 22.
I know, but he's been gone for a while, I think.
Yeah, Judy, I'm excited about that bag too. I'm wavering between two different stitches. I know we talked about doing a moss stitch, but how do you feel about an alpine stitch?
I have no idea what an alpine stitch is.
It is a very it might be a little bit of a yarn eater, though, is the problem with that.
We
one.
have
But
3 hanks.
it would be a nice dense stitch for a bag. I really love the look of it, and it would make it a very nice dense stitch so that things wouldn't fall out of your bag if you wanted to put small things in it.
Okay. I've never done alpine. I don't know what it is.
It's essentially you start. Well, I'll show you.
No, I'll show you.
I'll show you. Thank you, Sherry, for that. Bless you.
I see your yellows. The first one you started with was kind of gold.
Yep. I started with the gold, and then I went to green, and then I went to this like limey color, and now I'm like at a more of a sunshiny color.
So you know what I got while I was on vacation? No, you don't know what I got while I was on vacation.
No, I don't. I was gonna try to guess, but
so I love expression fiber arts.
yes, I do.
They have lovely, lovely yarn, and they're having another crochet along.
Okay.
That will run all year long.
Okay.
So I ordered the first 2 skeins that it said they're going to use.
Mm-hmm.
And I did my first 2 months worth.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of like, hey, it's okay, but I don't like these colors.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking of going off book and just ordering some of her yarn that I liked the colors better, because they're supposed to be all different colors that have real contrast, etc., etc.
Okay.
So
what is the project, if I may?
I don't really know.
What
It's
do
a
you
mystery.
know?
It's a mystery. It's a mystery crochet along.
No way.
Yes. So we don't really know what it is, except that it's some sort of shawl, cape. I don't know. It's a garment. That's all I know. It's some type of a garment, but it's not like a sweater.
All right.
Okay. So after I did the first 2 months, guess what? Then she says, so I came up with another colorway for people because the blanket that I've not finished, of course, but the blanket had 2 colorways. One was blues and purples and teals, and the other ones was reds and golds and browns. So there were 2 different colorways for that one. Well, now she's come out and she said, okay, I've created a new colorway with these types of colors. So I'm like, I like those so much better. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get the new colorway. So now we're into month 3.
So now you had to rebuy months 1 and 2?
I bought 3. I bought months 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, geez.
Yes. So now I have 2 skeins for January and February that I don't really like. I'll show them to you. Like, I feel like it's me today. I'm going to do show and tell today.
Usually I'm the one doing show and tell.
I know, right? So let me show you what I got so far.
Okay. Well, it just occurred to me. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was really in a zone there. It just occurred to me that Mindy left and I'm just sitting here silently waiting. I wasn't even talking to you. I guess I've been a little bit out of it this week. I have not been feeling well all week, and I'm hoping it's not the you know what.
Did you just stop talking because I was gone?
Yeah, I did. I totally was in a zone. Yeah, I was.
Did you look at Llama Mama? What is Llama Mama?
Oh, it's a channel that Mary Lou told me to check out. I have not yet. Like I was saying, I have not been feeling well at all this week.
Here's the first color.
Of the new colorway?
No.
Of the old.
And it's not really showing. Where's my good?
Ooh, you don't like that?
There's my good light. It's like a mustard.
I love it.
And I thought it was going to be like more of a lime green.
Oh, I mustard. Love that. That's beautiful.
Here's the next color. It's saying Angie, isn't it?
It is saying Angie's. Oh, that's gorgeous.
All right.
Yeah.
So now you want to see what it's created, right?
Yes.
This is what it's created. Is this. That's what we've made so far. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Looks like a pot holder right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's going to be some sort of wearable?
Yeah, that's going to be a wearable.
Interesting.
So that's the two colors. That's what we've done so far. It was not hard to do.
It looks fun. It looks like something fun. I would enjoy.
I know. Okay. You want to keep going with it?
Yeah, I do. I'll buy that from you and I'll keep going with it.
Because then you'd have to buy the rest of the yarns throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah, definitely.
So I got that much started, and you will use these later on.
Okay.
They say you will use those yarns. Don't lose your yarn because you'll use them again.
Again, right.
Yes. So this is what it is so far.
I love those. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Right. It's a blast. Keep this in mind, right?
Okay.
And now I'll show you my colors, the new colors.
Okay. And are they more Mindy colors?
Well, hell yes. And don't ask me which order these go in right now because I don't know. But here's one.
Yes.
Here's two.
Hold on, I don't see them. Oh, yes. Those are Mindy colors.
There's three. Right?
Yep. Those are definitely Mindy colors.
So I'm going to redo it. And there's my three new colors.
Yep.
A dark purple, not dark, but a dark purple, a lavender, and this pretty teal color.
Yeah, those first colors were definitely Angie colors.
Yeah, and these are Mindy colors. So I was like, well, thank God she finally did another color here, right? Another colorway, I should say, because this is what I want to do. All right, Angie.
Perfect. That's awesome. I'm so excited.
So, yeah. Now you got the first 2 months done.
Yeah, you'll have to send me the link to it so I can order the rest.
Yeah. So you can only order 1 month at a time.
Okay.
She only releases the next color,
right,
for that month.
Right.
So you order the next month. I just happen to be able to get 3, because we're into March. So some deals to do. I got that whole bag of yarn from Miss Molly. So you're gonna want to look through the Molly yarn.
Awesome.
Yeah. Fun, huh?
Yeah.
I love the yarn. That yarn is so soft.
I've never had their yarn.
Wow, it's
and
so
I know
nice.
I know that you've talked very highly of it.
Got Maritza to buy it.
Did you?
Yeah. Maritza's like, Mindy, damn you.
And now they're doing something for the retreat, are they not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna leave it a surprise what, but
mm-hmm. Yeah. So beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I think this is going to go faster than you think it is. The shawl we're working on now.
Well, I just know these sides are getting longer and longer each time, but
Yes, they are.
anyhow.
Yes, yes, they are. So we'll just continue to work and um, get back together next Friday.
Yeah. Every time I watch one of your yarny videos, I'm like, good God, how many things did you work on? I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh, I know.
and then you're doing diamond paintings on top of it. And I'm
I've been
just,
really diamond painting a lot lately too. I got, you know what? It's weird. And I think it was, we were talking about it in my live when I was at Maddie's. I got so much done while I was at Maddie's. Did you know that I made a whole blanket?
yeah, I know you did.
I made a 6 foot by 7 foot blanket.
Yeah, you showed that blanket in your
Yeah.
yarn video.
Yeah. Just in a week, less than a week.
That's insane. I can't even imagine crocheting that much.
I crocheted my little fingers off.
You did.
But I was having so much fun with it because each section was something different, you know?
Right. That's the fun part about these projects from Expression Fiber Arts. It's all different. I mean, each little section we're going to do is going to be something completely different. I've already seen the stitches, the main stitch for round 3. Something totally different.
Cool.
Yeah. So, well, it's almost 4 o'clock. We're kind of just carrying on here, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. We could probably say goodbye for the day, and
we could.
Oh, Judy's got to help her grandson with a project. That doesn't sound like fun.
We had quite a bit of this done already.
We did. We kind of cruised right along.
Mm-hmm.
I knew this was going to be a quick one.
It's going to be a quick one. How many inches do you think you got already?
Well, I've got my little measure tape right here, I could tell you.
I don't have my measure tape.
I've got 11 inches.
So you're a third?
Yep, a third of the way there. Oh, Sue's leaving us too.
Everybody's going bye-bye.
Yep.
Sounds like she's having a grandkid too.
I don't envy that. I babysat my grand monsters, what was it, a week ago Saturday? No, last Saturday. It was before we went to the concert. And they're just monster children.
I spent a week with grandkids.
Oh, God.
And other than in the car when we were driving all over the place, I didn't see much of them, honestly. They have their own little playroom / TV video room.
Yeah.
That's where they were most of the time.
Good. It's a good place for them.
A good place for them. All right, guys. I'm going to put this down so I can come over here and hit the end button.
All right. We'll see you next Friday and see
We'll see you. We'll see how
done.
yeah. All righty.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Okay. Talk to you later, guys.